Hey everybody, I'm back this week to do that casserole I told you about. Now let's dive right into it because it has a little bit of a longer cooking time. So, what you're going to need to start out with is a mixing bowl. Doesn't matter if it's microwavable or not, because you're going to be putting things in your microwavable casserole dish that has a lid. You're going to need one that has a lid. And we're just going to start mixing stuff up in our bowl. We need a 10-ounce can of chunked chicken, the nice pre-cooked stuff. Now, we're doing a Southwest chicken casserole this week. So, you can just get a plain 10-ounce can of chicken, or you can do what I did. I was at Walmart. Don't do that when you're hungry. I got a fajita flavored sauce one, but you want to drain it. Make sure it's drained. Just go ahead and toss that right in your bowl. Use your spoon to get out any stragglers. Okay, then we are going to go to a 4-ounce can, also drained, of just green chilies. Just chopped, diced, whatever, green chilies. It's an awesome Southwest casserole. I mean, it's got just such a good kick to it. Okay, and then we go to a, forget what size it was, an 11-ounce can of corn. Drained as well. I got Chipotle white corn. They had I was in the corn section for like 10 minutes at Walmart trying to decide what kind of corn I wanted, because they had regular corn, they had Mexicorn, they had Southwest corn. I ended up going with the Chipotle white corn. But, you know, point being, you need an 11-ounce can of corn. And you also need a 10-ounce can of tomatoes. Again, I went with the diced tomatoes with green chilies. You may not do that. Point being, 10-ounce can of tomatoes. Chopped up. Diced, preferably. Drained as well. All the canned goods you're putting in here, vegetable-wise and chicken, are to be drained. Okay. So, set your mountain of cans off to the side to be recycled, and get yourself a 10 3/4, I don't know where they come up with these measurements, can of cream of mushroom soup. And that just, well, probably need your spoon for that one, but goes in with everything else. Try to get everything out of there. Once you've got all your cream of mushroom soup in your bowl, just give that a little stir around. Get it started mixing it up. Then you need 2 cups of instant rice. It's up to you if you get the instant white or the instant brown. I went with the instant brown, just my preference. And dump that in with the other, excuse me, and go get 1 1/4 cups water. I am still really sorry every time that my sink isn't near enough for me to actually catch this on camera. But point being, you have a 1 1/4 cups of water in there. Go ahead and pour that right in there. So we have our chicken, all our veggies, our soup, and okay, a few more things. You can go ahead and start getting that mixed up. It's going to be soupy. No worries. That just helps the rice cook. Okay, so we need 2 tablespoons of dried minced onion. One. And 2. Luckily, I had 2 tablespoons left in there. A little bit of a mess. Dried onions everywhere. Ah! I have to put that on the shopping list. And little pinch of salt, pinch of pepper. It's got a good amount of kick in it already for everything you've put in there. Okay. Pinch of pepper. Pinch of salt. Now for the cheese. Basically, you need 2 cups of shredded cheese. I chose to get taco cheese because I want this to be, like I said, really Southwestern. Put about 3/4 of the bag into your mixing bowl. Save out some, because you're going to want to top the casserole when you're done. Okay, I'm going to save the rest of this to top it back. And carefully, because you don't want to spill, stir your cheese in. And like I said, the batter, well, might as well be. It's going to be a little soupy doopy, but nothing wrong with that. Kind of throw stuff out. I know this might seem weird, but I'm going to lick my spoon here. It's kicky. Now, if you do that, I'm just suggesting that because this is another step that's totally optional. I have a pack of taco seasoning here that I'm going to open up, and I am just putting a shake. There's not even a measurement to it. So just a little bit of a shake. Enough to sort of cover the top of the bowl. Set that to the side because if you want, we're going to use that again at the end. Okay, so get your microwavable casserole dish with a lid. Because basically you want a dish that you're going to be able to have a lid with. Spray it with some cooking spray. And you're just putting your casserole mix in your dish. Might take a little bit of scraping to get it all out of there. The cheese and the rice is going to want to stick in your bowl. Okay. Now I've got everything in there. I'm going to basically use my spoon to smooth down my casserole. I know I'm doing this recipe a little early this week, but I went shopping for the ingredients and never do that on an empty stomach because while you're at Walmart or the store, you're going to be like, man, I'm just doing this when I go home. So, take your casserole, put the lid on, and head to your microwave. And put that in. See, we're going to end up doing this a total of 15 minutes, but we're going to do it in 5-minute intervals because we want to stir it and check on it. Maybe just start cleaning up after yourself a little bit. But if I can figure out where I put the lid. It's really sad. You can tell I totally dropped this the first time I went to use it. Busted the lid. I don't even know why I'm still using the lid. Okay. And if you need a scratch pad to remember how often you've been doing this, like, okay, I did it 1 5-minute interval. I did it 2. This is the 3rd one. Oh, it's been done 15 minutes. And after you do it 15 minutes, we're going to take it out, sprinkle the rest of the cheese on top, sprinkle with a tiny bit more, taco seasoning. Instead of paprika, use some taco seasoning. Put my stuff away. Yes, I bought this awesome new Jurassic World shirt at Walmart. Bit of a fan. Can't wait to go see the actual new one. Okay. Set my cans over here to wash them out so I can put them in the recycle bin. Measuring spoon away. But yeah, so we'll be doing this for 15 minutes. And you might possibly see my dad coming on camera for the first time ever. If he slides over far enough. He shook his head no. Sorry if I seem busy, but I'm getting a baked corn ready for the night. Really? Here's what I'm trying to do.
He didn't drive, and Kenny didn't show.
Definitely. Yes, so sorry, like I said, if I seem busy, and if you heard anything obnoxious, that's my cat, sorry. But, get an awesome bowl of corn ready. I'm actually at sweet peppers and bacon and all kinds of fun stuff. I'll see you soon, Brendan and Christy. And just to be fun with my baked corn, I'm adding all the juices that I drained from my cans for the casserole into my baked corn. I love experimenting with food, obviously. Okay, 17 seconds till we give it a first good stir. Sorry for leaning close to the camera, checking my time. But it is, like I said, it's going to be pretty full. But just set your lid aside. Again, that obnoxious noise was probably my brother if you heard that. Give it a good stir, you'll see it's going to be nice and cheesy. But okay. Smooth that down. Shake it back down. Put the lid back on. Another 5 minutes. But if anybody was wondering who, let me wipe my hands off real quick and show you my handsome guy here. As I've probably told you before, I'm huge into the hobby of BJDs, ball jointed dolls. And I know he's almost too tall to fit in camera, isn't he amazing? This is my soon Sard. Never been able to figure out a different name for him than Sard, but look at those impressive feetsies. He does come with horns. Get some awesome ram's horns, and I also bought him a pair of antlers, but hi Danielle, she's working on blushing them. He'll probably have to go back for some touch-ups, because whenever I take him out to take pictures outside, pretty rough on his poor little feetsies. I'll send him back over here. Can be persnickety things. Stay. But, yeah, let me know if you guys saw the movie, because I'm highly excited. I haven't been able to go see it on opening weekend, but I am going to take myself to see it in 3D this week. This weekend I've been watching, all the TVs have had marathons on. I've been watching the first one. Yes, I watched the second and third ones, because even though they're, let's face it, not the best, they're still Jurassic Park. And like I said, I was the one that took myself to see the original when it was re-released in 3D that time, and yeah, it added to it, and it was amazing. Sorry about the Taco Bell cup. I swear I am actually doing good on my diet, but this is that apple soda they have. I went last night, and Had to binge on an apple soda. 1 week's not gonna hurt me. But, keep an eye on it. It shouldn't boil over because it doesn't have, that much liquid in it, but you never know, so you just keep an eye on it, watching it and everything. And normally if I was doing this by myself in my kitchen or with family around, because this is totally a family meal, I'd have a movie on TV, some sort of TV show. I've got a lot of wrestling saved up that I need to fast forward through. That's actually why I'm going over to Brennan and Christie's tonight. We're going to watch the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Which just goes to show you you can be geeky about anything. Jurassic Park, ball-jointed dolls, wrestling. Anything and everything can be geeky. But I really hope you guys enjoy this week and shoot me some suggestions for next week because I'm kind of up in the air. I knew I had this one saved and I wanted to do it, even though it was going to take a little longer, but keeping an eye out, making sure some of my cheese, you may see some cheese trying to escape. After the second 5 minutes, you might need a paper towel to wipe the side because cheese does tend to want to try to escape a little bit. But, take a tiny bit off the edge, try the rice. The reason we have to do it so long is mostly because of the rice, because everything else is really pre-cooked, but we're trying to get the rice cooked. That's why we use instant rice. I do have some cheese trying to sneak out the edges. It's not a lot, but we'll try it and we'll see here. Okay. Now, I've got a minute left. It's driving me nuts because I can see a little bit of cheese sneaking out, but I'm like, no, I'm going to leave it in. I'm going to leave it in. I want to show them how I do it. I always like to have my laptop here. Again, when you're cooking, why not have your laptop or your TV on or something? Keeps you busy, gives you stuff to do. 30 seconds so I can get this cheese, which is kind of driving me nuts. But like I said, keep that little bit of cheese you saved off the side for the end, because we'll end up doing it like an extra minute when we're done by sprinkling the cheese and some of the taco seasoning on top. And you may need some hot pads here, because we've done it 10 minutes now and we want to, the thing will probably be hot. Okay. Yeah, I did have some cheese trying to escape here. But we are going to end up doing it for probably another 10 minutes. No, another 5 minutes, but we want to stir it up real good here. This smells so... I really, really wish there was like smell-o-vision somehow, because this smells so good. So like I said, grab yourself a few grains of rice on your spoon, blow on it because it's probably hot. It's getting there. It's almost cooked, not completely yet. But wipe off the sides of your pan if you had any sauce trying to escape. For it to do that, and pop it back in for the third 5 minutes. I know I've been doing longer recipes. Sorry, checking my time again. I've been doing longer recipes lately. Well, just trying to get different stuff for you guys. And I hope you'll bear with me because, trust me, they are really good and they are worth it. Now, at the end of this 5 minutes, everything should be done. You can, like I said, you can give it a tiny taste. Grab a couple grains of rice and try them. If they're firmer than you like or they're not completely done, do it for another like 2 minutes. And just keep doing that. Just watch stuff doesn't like start to burn or anything. But at the end of the 15 minutes, it should be done. I mean, everything should be fine. Mine might actually take a little longer because I did use the brown rice. And the instant brown rice takes 10 minutes. where if you did it on the stove or something. And the instant white rice only takes 5 minutes. So I'm sure if you did your casserole with white rice, it would probably actually end up being done a little sooner than if you used the brown rice like I did. But I like the brown rice so much. Excuse me. I swear I'm okay, just wrong plate. Wrong plate. Like I said, sorry for the multitasking. Just have to go out to the barn soon, and when I get stuff just started to prep. I bought this awesome bag of these mini sweet peppers. I go through these things all the time. I'll have to show you guys a microwave recipe for baked corn. It's not what I'm doing today, because actually, did I do that already? I don't have to look. If I didn't, I'll do one for you. Something with corn. I can't remember if I've done that. This is the 91st episode. Can you guys believe that? So sometimes I do have to go back and check it. Have I done that yet? Wow, I haven't. Oh, I did that. Okay, this is what we're doing. But this one I'm actually doing in the oven. I know, but I like all kinds of cooking. Just because I can pop it in the oven and go out to the barn. But I like these mini sweet peppers. I like chopping them up and putting them in recipes and everything. Because you get the red ones, you get the yellow ones, you get the orange ones. You get all kinds of fun colors. And if you chop them up and dice them in tiny pieces, they're great for any kind of recipes. They're even great for snacking. This gives me something to do and talk to you guys about while we're waiting the sort of longer amount of time. And trust me, by now this stuff is smelling so very good. Now I have a refuse pan here somewhere. Would have brought Elsa out for you guys to see, but she is mid-nap. That kitten plays hard and naps hard. We got about a minute and a half. Yay! Minute and a half till we're done. Sorry to bother you guys with my chopping for a different recipe, but hey, multitask. I love it every time that dishwasher's done. It plays a funny little tune. I just think he's amusing. It's not the best dishwasher we've ever had. It doesn't hold as much as our old one. It was supposed to have all these fancy shelves in it and everything, but I'm like, but it just doesn't hold as much. "30 seconds and we are almost done. We'll chop those last two up later. 17 seconds till we're almost done. Which is good because it's getting really, really long, and I am sorry about that. You could possibly even fast forward through it to see my different steps. Okay. Ooh, definitely get your hot pads because this has been in here for 15 minutes and it be toasty. So, pop that out. Take the lid off, careful, because it's going to be steamy. Grab that little bit of cheese you saved. Sprinkle it over in the nice topping. I think I saved a little more than I would have needed to. But go ahead and shake all your cheese on there. Get the stuff you might have dropped. Take your packet of taco seasoning if you want, or some paprika, and just give it a good shake over the top. Just a dash of it, you know. Give it a good look. We're going to pop it back in for 1 minute without the lid because we want to melt the cheese. Sorry, I'm highly excited because it smells phenomenal. I can't wait to show you guys. Set my lid off to the side. A little bit of cheese I've dropped. I love taco cheese. Put my little bit of taco seasoning off to the side. Use that for another day. Maybe I'll make tacos someday. Almost done. Thanks for bearing with me and letting me introduce you to Sword. And putting up with my getting ready for multiple recipes. You guys have the best patience with me. 10 seconds left. And I'll show you guys what I got. You probably won't see me taking a bite because it's really hot. And dinner is served for you, maybe your family too. But you just made a Southwest chicken casserole in the microwave in under half an hour. I wish you could smell this. Tacos, cheese, corn. Well, go try this. Enjoy it. Shoot me some suggestions for next week. And thank you guys so much.